ഞാനപ്പോൾ ഇത്ര നേരം Okay, good evening all. Hello, good evening all. We are starting new chapter, motion in a plane. So, what is the different topics here? First of all, you should know what is meant by scalar quantity. The physical quantities which have only magnitude and no direction are called a scalar quantity. So, scalar quantity will have only magnitude and no direction. Suppose somebody is coming to my home and asking my wife, where is Lindosar? And my wife is telling him that Lindosar have gone for a walk for 10 kilometer. What is 10 kilometer magnitude? She is not specifying the direction in which he has gone. So it is a scalar information. Only magnitude is there, no direction. So what are the examples? Mass, time, pressure, volume, temperature, density, work, energy, power, speed and voltage. Vector quantity. Suppose another day, another student comes to my home and she is asking, where is Lindosar? Then my wife is telling, Lindosar have gone for a walk of 10 kilometer towards east direction. So what is 10 kilometer? Magnitude. Towards east is what? Direction. Since there is both the magnitude and direction, then it is called vector quantity. Not only that, there is one more condition for a quantity to be called as a vector quantity. That quantity should obey the laws of vector addition. What are they? What are the two laws? Triangular law of vector addition and parallelogram law of vector addition. So to be called as a vector quantity, a quantity should have magnitude, direction, and then should obey the law of vector addition. What are they? Triangular law of vector addition, parallelogram law of vector addition. Now, electric current, although it has both magnitude and direction, but we consider electric current as a scalar quantity. Why? Because current does not obey law of vector addition. So electric current is a scalar quantity. മനസ്സിലായോ? എല്ലാവരും നോട്ട് ചെയ്യൂ. Next, I am writing A vector is equal to AX I cap plus AY j cap plus AZ k cap. So what is AX? Component of A vector in the x direction. What is AY? Component of A vector along y direction. What is AZ? Component of A vector along z direction. Along z direction. These are the three components. AX, I cap. Now, what are I cap, j cap, k cap? I cap, it should be pronounced as I cap. I cap is the unit vector along x direction. J cap is the unit vector along y direction. K cap is the unit vector along z direction. Now, this is x direction unit vector I cap, y direction unit vector j cap. Now remember, z direction is like an arrow coming from the plane of the board towards your eyes. Z direction is out of the plane. Even though z direction is out of the plane, I cannot show it like that. So I am drawing z direction in the plane, which is wrong. But this is the only option left with me. So I have to draw z direction in the plane. Actual z direction is out of the plane. So what is a unit vector along z direction? K cap. So what is the component of a vector along x direction? Ax. Component of a vector along y direction? Ay. Component of a vector along z direction? Az. Any doubts? Clear? Very good. Similarly, I can write what? B vector equal to what? Bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap. This is the way we write different vectors. Here I cap, j cap and k cap are called orthogonal unit vectors. Are called what? Orthogonal unit vectors. And a reason, since I cap, j cap are perpendicular to each other. They are orthogonal means what? Perpendicular with each other. And their magnitude is unity. Magnitude is unity. So what is magnitude? We used to write in the determinant form. Magnitude of I cap is 1. Magnitude of j cap is 1. Magnitude of k cap is 1. Now, a person walks 10 kilometers towards east. Here, 10 kilometers is what? Magnitude. And towards east is what? Towards east is direction. Towards east is direction. Now, A vector is equal to Ax I cap plus Ay j cap plus Az k cap. So, what is magnitude of A vector? Root of Ax square plus Ay square plus Az square. That is what? A. So, magnitude of A vector is what? A. So, how to find out magnitude of a vector? Root of x component square plus y component square plus z component square. Now, A vector equal to 10 I cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap. So, what is magnitude of A vector? A, that is equal to root of 10 square plus 2 square plus 6 square, root of 100 plus 4 plus 36. So, what is answer? Root 140. This is the magnitude of A vector, that is A. So, what you have to do when somebody tells you to find out magnitude of a vector, what you have to do? Root of x component square plus y component square plus z component square. In 10 I cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap, what is 10? What is 10? magnitude of I cap. What is 2? Magnitude of J cap, or component of A vector along x direction is 10. Component, not magnitude of I cap. Component of A vector along x direction is what? 10. Component of A vector along y direction is 2. Component of A vector along z direction is what? 6. Note here. Note here. Clear ആവുന്നതായിരിക്കണം. Okay. Next. Vector multiplication. Vector multiplication. Vector multiplication are of two types. First one is dot product or scalar product. Here result will be scalar quantity. Result will be what? Scalar quantity. That is, what is A vector dot B vector? It is magnitude of A vector into magnitude of B vector into cos theta. What is magnitude of A vector? A. What is magnitude of B vector? B. Magnitude എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ then there is no need of giving direction arrow. If there is a upper arrow, that means it's a vector quantity. If that upper arrow is not given, then it is magnitude. AB cos theta. So what is our conclusion? A vector dot B vector equal to what? AB cos theta. So what is cos theta? A vector dot B vector by A into B is called cos theta. Now my question, what is I cap dot I cap? Magnitude of I cap into magnitude of I cap into cos theta, similar to what? A vector dot B vector equal to AB cos theta. So what is I cap dot I cap? Magnitude of I cap into magnitude of I cap into cos theta. What is magnitude of I cap? 1. What is magnitude of I cap? 1. Cos angle is what? Cos 0. Cos 0 is what? 1. So 1 into 1 into 1. That is I cap dot I cap is equal to what? 1. I am putting in a box. I cap dot I cap is what? 1. Similar to that, what will be J cap dot J cap? Magnitude of J cap into magnitude of J cap into cos theta. Magnitude of J cap is 1. 1 or 0. Because angle between I and I is what? 0. Angle between J and J is what? 0. So J cap dot J cap is equal to what? 1 into 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Now similar to that, what is K cap dot K cap? Magnitude of K cap into magnitude of K cap into cos theta. Magnitude of K cap is what? 1. Next magnitude of K cap is also 1, cos 0. So K cap dot K cap is also what? 1 into 1 into 1. That is K cap dot K cap is equal to also 1. That means I cap dot I cap is equal to J cap dot J cap is equal to K cap dot K cap is equal to 1. So what is our conclusion? Dot product of similar unit vectors. Dot product of similar unit vectors will be unity. Unit vectors will be unity. Dot product of similar unity vectors will be what? Unity. Now see, unity means what? Bracket 1 netta. Unity no rana in artham 1 ആണ്. So what is I cap dot j cap? Magnitude of I cap into magnitude of j cap into cos theta. Magnitude of I cap is 1. Magnitude of j cap is also 1. Cos, what is angle between I cap and j cap? It is cos 90 and it is what? 0. Because I told you, because we know that I cap is along x direction, j cap is along y direction. So what will be the angle between I cap and j cap? 90 degree. What will be the angle between I cap and k cap? K cap is a unit vector along z direction. Although I have drawn k cap in the plane of the board, that is wrong. Actual k cap will be out of the plane. So again angle between I cap and k cap will be 90. Angle between j cap and k cap also will be what? 90, because they are orthogonal unit vectors. That means angle between them will be what? 90 degree. Okay, let it be here. So 1 into 1 into cos 90. Cos 90 is what? 0. So I cap dot j cap is equal to what? 0. So what will be j cap dot k cap? Magnitude of j cap into magnitude of k cap into cos 90. Magnitude of j cap is what? 1. Magnitude of k cap is also 1. Cos 90 is what? 0. So j cap dot k cap is equal to 0. So my point is that I cap dot j cap is equal to j cap dot k cap. Now even if you do k cap dot I cap, your answer will be what? 0. So what is our conclusion? Our conclusion is that dot product of different unit vectors will be 0. Dot product of different unit vectors will be 0. Now, somebody is asking me, if a vector equal to ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap and b vector equal to bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap, what will be a vector dot b vector? A vector dot b vector endariyum. So we will take, first we will take ax I cap, ax, okay, I cap into bx I cap. Okay, I am writing in a better way. Ax into bx, then bracket I cap dot I cap. Then second is what? Ax into by, then what? I cap dot j cap. Then what? Ax into bz, I cap dot k cap. Then, so first term is finished. Next I should take the second term. What is that? Ay bx j cap dot I cap plus ay by j cap dot j cap plus ay bz j cap dot k cap. Then I am taking the third term. What is that? Az bx k cap dot I cap. Then what? Az by k cap dot j cap. Then what? Az bz k cap dot k cap. This is expansion. Now, students, you should know that dot product of different unit vectors is what? 0. So what is I cap dot j cap? 0. The whole term becomes 0. What is I cap dot k cap? 0. Whole term becomes 0. Ay bx j cap dot I cap is also 0. The whole term becomes 0. Now ay bz j cap dot k cap, whole term becomes 0. K cap dot I cap, whole term becomes 0. K cap dot j cap, that also whole term becomes 0. But I cap dot I cap is what? 1 or unity. J cap dot j cap is again 1 or unity. K cap dot k cap is also 1 or unity. That means what? A vector A vector dot B vector is equal to Ax Bx. I cap dot I cap is what? 1. So no need to write that. Ay By plus Az Bz. So this tells us that if you want to find out dot product of two vectors, what you have to do? Simply multiply the x component of both the vectors and y component of both the vectors and z component of both the vectors. Example, A vector is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 6k cap. B vector equal to minus 3i cap minus 2j cap plus 6k cap. What is A vector dot B vector? 2 into minus 3 plus 3 into minus 2 plus minus 6 into 6. See, I am multiplying I component, that is 2 into minus 3. Then I am multiplying j component, 3 into minus 2. Then I am multiplying k component. What is 2 into minus 3? Minus 6. Minus 6 minus 36. So what is the answer? Minus 48. This is what? A vector dot B vector. What is A vector dot B vector? Minus 48. Okay, so please note that. Anything to be noted down? Please note it down. Note ചെയ്യാട്ടല്ലാവരും. Next, dot product is commutative. What does it mean commutative? A vector dot B vector is equal to what? B vector dot A vector. So order is not important. So whether you do A vector dot B vector or B vector dot A vector, your answer will be right. Dot product is what? Commutative. Now example for dot product. Examples for dot product. Example for dot product. First example, work done. Work done is equal to force vector dot displacement vector. Work done equal to Fs cos theta. Second example, power. Power equal to F vector dot V vector. Force into velocity of power is equal to what? Fv cos theta. Next example, magnetic flux. Magnetic flux that you will study in the second year. This is magnetic flux. This symbol is called phi. Magnetic flux phi is equal to B vector dot A vector. Phi is equal to BA cos theta. Equal to what? BA cos theta. These are the examples for dot product. Now remember, if dot product of two vectors is 0, angle between the vectors will be angle between the vectors will be 90 degree. If dot product of two vectors is 0, angle between the vectors will be what? 90 degree. It's a very important point. Note ചെയ്യാട്ടാ, note ചെയ്യാം. Next question. Show that given vectors a vector equal to 2i cap plus 5j cap plus k cap and 4b vector equal to 4i cap minus 3j cap plus 7k cap are perpendicular. So how to prove that? You have to prove that these two vectors are perpendicular. If vectors are perpendicular, their dot product will be 0. Their dot product will be what? 0. So let's see that a vector dot b vector is equal to 2 into 4 plus 5 into minus 3 plus 1 into 7. 2 into 4 is what? 8. 5 into minus 3 is what? Minus 15 plus 7. 8 plus 7 is what? 15 minus 15. Answer is 0. So since dot product is 0, these two vectors are perpendicular. Since dot product is 0, these two vectors are what? Perpendicular. Next question. If a force F vector is equal to 3i cap plus 4j cap minus 5k cap acting on a body produces a displacement of d vector is equal to 5i cap plus 4j cap minus 5k cap. Then find the work done. We have to find out the work done. We know that work done is equal to F vector dot S vector. That is 3 into 5 plus 4 into 4 plus what? Minus 5 into minus 5. 3 into 5 is what? 15 plus 16 plus 25. So answer is what? 25 plus 15, 40 plus 16, 56 joule. Since it is work done, SI unit is what? Joule. No, 16 plus 30, not 56, 46. 46 joule. Okay, no, 56 only. 25 plus 15, 40 plus 16, 56. 56 joule is answer. 56 Joule is answer. Answer is 56 Joule. Answer is 56 Joule. Done. Note here. Note here. So remember, work done is an example for dot product. Next, a body constrained to move along the z axis of a coordinate system is subjected to a constant force F vector given by F vector is equal to minus I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap Newton. What is the work done by this force on moving the body along z axis. Moving the body 4 meter along z axis. Given data, force is given. What is that? Minus I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. What is the displacement? See, body is moved 4 meter along z axis. So what is the x component of motion? 0. What is its y component of motion? That is also 0. And how much it is moved in z axis? 4. What is that answer? 4k cap. Why? Because in the question it is given that the given body is moved only along z axis. Z axis movement magnitude is what? 4 meter. So only z axis I am substituting 4k cap. Along x direction movement is 0. Along y direction is also movement is 0. So that is the reason why I have given 0 I cap, 0 j cap. So what will be the work done here? F vector dot S vector. That is minus 1 into 0 plus 2 into 0 plus 3 into 4. So work done will be what? 0 plus 0 plus 12. Answer is equal to what? 12 Joule. Answer is what? 12 Joule. Next question. For what value of m? Is the vector A vector equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 6k cap perpendicular to vector b vector equal to 3i cap minus mj cap plus 6k cap. So what is a vector dot b vector? 2 into 3 plus 3 into minus m plus minus 6 into 6. 2 into 3 6 minus 3 into m minus 3m minus 36. Since it is given perpendicular, dot product will be what? A vector dot b vector will be 0. Why? Because it is given they are perpendicular. Because it is given they are perpendicular, so dot product is 0. That is 0 equal to 6 minus 36 is what? Minus 30 minus 3m. So 30 is equal to what? Minus 3m. So m is equal to what? 30 by minus 3. M is equal to minus 10. M is equal to what? Minus 10. If m value is minus 10, then these two vectors are perpendicular. So these are the example for dot product. Next is cross product. Cross product. It is also called vector product. Here, result is a vector quantity. Result is a vector quantity. Let's see, a vector cross b vector, that is equal to magnitude of a vector into magnitude of b vector into sin theta into n cap. This n cap is very important. Remember, n cap is the unit vector perpendicular to both a vector and b vector. That means what is n cap? It's a unit vector perpendicular to a vector and b vector. What is n cap? Unit vector perpendicular to both a vector and b vector. So a vector cross b vector equal to magnitude of a vector a into magnitude of b vector b into sin theta into n cap. So what is n cap? A vector cross b vector divided by AB sin theta. See, magnitude of A vector is what? A. Magnitude of B vector is what? B. Sin theta, n cap. So what is n cap? A vector cross B vector divided by AB sin theta. Now again I am writing A vector cross B vector equal to AB sin theta n cap. What is magnitude of A vector cross B vector? Then n cap is not required. Magnitude means what? Direction is not required. It is the n cap that makes cross product a vector quantity. So magnitude of A vector cross B vector means what? That n cap is not required. So what is magnitude of A vector cross B vector? AB sin theta. What is magnitude of A vector cross B vector? AB sin theta. So n cap is equal to what? A vector cross B vector by AB sin theta. But that AB sin theta is what? Magnitude of A vector cross B vector. That is, what is n cap? A vector cross B vector divided by magnitude of A vector cross B vector. So this equation tells you that if you find out cross product of two vectors divided by magnitude of that cross product, You will get what? N cap. You will get what? N cap. That is the specialty of this equation. Now, what is I cap? Okay, I should write here. What is I cap cross I cap? Magnitude of I cap into magnitude of I cap into sin theta into n cap. Magnitude of I cap is 1. Next magnitude of I cap is also 1. What is sin theta? Sin 0 into n cap. What is sin 0? 0. So that is I cap cross I cap equal to what? 0 vector. Sin 0, 0. So whole term becomes what? 0. So I cap cross I cap equal to what? 0 vector. What is j cap cross j cap? Magnitude of j cap into magnitude of j cap into sin theta n cap. Magnitude of j cap 1. Magnitude of j cap 1. Sin 0 is what? Sin theta. What is theta? Angle between j vector and j vector, or angle between j cap, j cap. J cap and j cap തമ്മിലുള്ള angle എത്രയാ? 0 ആണ്. So it becomes what? Sin 0, 0. So whole term becomes 0. So j cap cross j cap is also 0. That means I cap cross I cap is equal to j cap cross j cap is equal to k cap cross k cap is equal to 0. That means what? Cross product of similar unit vectors is cross product of similar unit vectors is 0. 0 vector. Cross product of similar unit vectors is what? 0 vector. Cross product of similar unit vectors is what? 0 vector. Cross product of similar unit vectors is 0 vector. Now what is I cap cross j cap? Magnitude of I cap into magnitude of j cap into what? Sin theta into n cap. Magnitude of I cap is what? 1. Magnitude of j cap is also what? 1. Sin. What is the angle between I cap and j cap? Sin 90. Now what is n cap? By definition, n cap is a unit vector perpendicular to both a vector and b vector. Here, applying similar definition, what is n cap? Unit vector perpendicular to both the I cap and j cap. What is a unit vector perpendicular to I cap and j cap? It is the k cap. So what is I cap cross j cap? 1 into sin 91 into k cap. That is I cap cross j cap is equal to what? K cap. Any doubt? So what is j cap cross k cap? Magnitude of j cap into magnitude of k cap into sin theta into n cap. Magnitude of j cap 1, magnitude of k cap is also 1. Sin 90 into j kum k kum perpendicular aaya unit vector. What is that? I cap. So j cap cross k cap is equal to what? I cap. Now what is k cap cross I cap? Magnitude of k cap into magnitude of I cap into sin theta into n cap. Magnitude of k cap 1, I cap 1. Sin theta value is what? Sin 90 into n cap is what? K cap cross I cap. What is the unit vector perpendicular to both the k cap and I cap? It is j cap. Because we know that k cap and I cap and j cap are orthogonal unit vectors. So what is the unit vector perpendicular to k cap and I cap? J cap. So 1 into sin 90 is 1 into j cap. K cap cross I cap is equal to what? J cap. Any doubt? Now you should remember that I cap, j cap, k cap. See, in the cyclic order, everything is positive. That is, I cap cross j cap is equal to what? K cap. Then j cap cross k cap is equal to what? I cap. K cap cross I cap is equal to what? J cap. But in the opposite order, j cap cross I cap minus I cap. J cap cross I cap minus k cap. Then I cap cross k cap minus j cap. Now k cap cross j cap minus I cap. That is j cap cross I cap equal to minus k cap. K cap cross j cap is equal to minus I cap. I cap cross k cap is equal to minus j cap. The reason is A vector cross B vector equal to negative of B vector cross A vector. A vector cross B vector equal to what? Negative of B vector cross A vector. Reason, vector product is anti-commutative. Anti-commutative. Vector product is what? Anti-commutative. So A vector cross B vector equal to what? Negative of B vector cross A vector. So that is the reason why we call it as what? Anti-commutative. But dot product is what? Commutative. That is A vector dot B vector equal to what? A vector dot B vector equal to what? B vector dot A vector. It is both are same. Dot product is commutative. Dot product is what? Commutative. Cross product is what? Anti-commutative. So dot product, whatever be the order you are writing, it is not important. But cross product, order is very important. If you write in the opposite order, then you will get negative answer. Note it down. Chaithanya. Next, A vector equal to AX I cap plus AY j cap plus AZ k cap. B vector equal to BX I cap plus BY j cap plus BZ k cap. What is A vector cross B vector? How to find out A vector cross B vector? We have to follow the determinant method. This method is called determinant method. Write I cap, j cap, k cap. Then write the coefficient of I cap in the A vector AX, then what AY, then what AZ, and here also what BX, BY, BZ. Then I cap, just remove the row and column which contains I cap. So AY, AZ, BY, BZ minus J cap into AX, AZ. Just listen, second term you have to compulsorily write minus sign. Then remove the column, row containing J cap and the column containing J cap. So what is left? AX, AZ, BX, BZ. Third term again plus sign. So remove the column with row which contains K cap and column which contains K cap. So it becomes what? AX, AY, BX, BY. So I cap into when you cross multiply AY, BZ minus AZ, BY minus J cap into AX, BZ minus AZ, BX plus K cap into AX, BY minus AY, BX. So this is what A vector cross B vector. Now in order to confirm this, we will do another example. Let A vector equal to 2I cap plus 3J cap minus 3K cap. B vector equal to minus 2I cap plus 6J cap plus 9K cap. What is A vector cross B vector? So again what we have to do? Draw I cap, J cap, K cap. 2, 3, minus 3, minus 2, 6, 9. So take I cap, then what? 3 minus 3. Just remove the row and column which contains I cap. What is left now? 3 minus 3, 6, 9. Second term compulsory give minus sign. Remove the row which contains J cap and column also. So 2 minus 3 minus 2, 9. Then plus K cap into, remove the row and column. So 2, 3 minus 2, 6. So I cap into 3 into 9, 27. Minus 6 into minus 3, minus 18. Minus J cap into 2 into 9, 2 into 9, 18. Minus 2 into minus 3, that is plus 6, plus K cap into 2 into 6, 12, minus, okay, it's better I will explain it more elaborative way, otherwise some students might be having confusion. I cap into 3 into 9 minus 6 into minus 3. Minus J cap into 2 into 9 minus 2 into minus 3 plus K cap into 2 into 6 minus 2 into 3. So that is equal to I cap into 27 minus 18 minus J cap into 18 minus 6 plus K cap into 12 minus 6. So I cap into 27 plus 18 minus J cap to 18 minus 6 is what? 12 plus K cap into 12 minus 6 is what? 18. So what the answer? 27 plus 18 is what? 45 I cap minus 12 J cap plus 18 k cap is the answer. Please check your answer. What we are doing? Cross product. 3 into 9 minus കിട്ടിയോ? Why j is negative? Because minus j cap. No, why j is negative? That is a way we have to find out cross product. While doing cross product in the determinant format, you have to give minus sign to the j cap. That is a rule. Now, if dot product of two vectors, is equal to magnitude of cross product, if dot product of two vectors is equal to magnitude of cross product, what will be the angle between the vectors? What will be the angle between the vectors? Here what is given? Dot product A vector dot B vector equal to AB cos theta. Cross product means what? A vector cross B vector equal to what? AB sin theta n cap. Magnitude of cross product. So A vector cos B vector equal to what? AB sin theta. N cap is not required since it is clearly mentioned that magnitude of cross product. So it is given that A vector dot B vector equal to magnitude of A vector cross B vector. What is A vector dot B vector? AB cos theta. What is magnitude of A vector cos B vector? AB sin theta. AB got cancel. Cos theta equal to sin theta. What will be the angle? For what angle cos theta and sin theta have the same value? Theta equal to what? 45 degree. What is angle? Theta equal to 45 degree. Next question. prove that vectors A vector equal to 2i cap minus 3j cap minus k cap and B vector equal to minus 6i cap plus 9j cap plus 3k cap are parallel. See, what is A vector cross B vector? So, see, I will explain. If cross product of two vectors is 0, vectors are parallel. What is that? If cross product of two vectors are 0, vectors are parallel. So how to prove the given vectors are parallel? Find the cross product, and if your answer is 0, vectors are parallel. So I cap, j cap, k cap. What is A vector? 2 minus 3 minus 1 minus 6 9 3. So I cap into minus 3 minus 1, just remove the row and column which contains I cap, 9 3 minus j cap into 2 minus 1 minus 6 3 plus k cap into 2 minus 3 minus 6 9. So I cap into minus 3 into 3 is what? Minus 9 minus 1 into 9 is what? Minus 9 minus j cap into 2 into 3 6 minus 6 into minus 1 is what? Plus 6 plus k cap into 2 into 9 18 minus 6 into minus 3 is what? 18. So what is the answer? Minus 9 plus 9 minus j cap into 6 minus 6 plus k cap into 18 minus 18. What will be the answer? 0 I cap plus 0 j cap, 0 or minus, no change, plus 0 k cap. That is A vector cross B vector, we got what? 0 vector. That is vectors are, given vectors are parallel. Given vectors are parallel. Given vectors are parallel. മനസ്സിലാവുണ്ടെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കണം. Next question. If A vector is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap plus k cap and B vector equal to 3i cap plus 2j cap plus 4k cap, what is the value of A vector plus B vector cross A vector minus B vector? So first we have to add the vectors A vector plus B vector. What will be that? 2 plus 3, 5i cap, 5j cap plus 5k cap. What is A vector minus B vector? 2I cap minus 3I cap minus I cap. 3I cap minus 2J cap plus J cap plus K cap minus 4 cap K cap minus 3K cap. Now A vector plus B vector cross A vector minus B vector. How to do that? I cap, J cap, K cap. 5, 5, 5 minus 1, 1 minus 3. So I cap into 5, 5, 1 minus 3 minus J cap into 5, 5 minus 1 minus 3 plus K cap into 5, 5 minus 1, 1. So I cap into 5 minus 3 minus 15 minus 5 minus J cap into minus 15 minus 5. So what? Plus 5 plus K cap into 5 into 1, 5 minus 5. So plus 5. So minus 15 minus 5 is what? Minus 20 I cap. Minus 15 plus 5 is what? Minus 10 into minus 1. So plus 10 J cap plus 10 K cap. This is answer. Minus 20 I cap plus 10 J cap plus 10 K cap will be the answer. Next, examples of cross product. Examples of cross product. First one, torque. Torque tau vector is equal to R vector cross F vector. That is one example. Another example, linear acceleration A vector equal to alpha vector cross R vector, where alpha vector is angular acceleration, acceleration in a rotationary motion. Torque also called what? Rotational force. Another name for torque is moment of force. Another example, L vector equal to R vector cross P vector, where L vector is angular momentum. L vector is what? Angular momentum. It is the, and what is angular momentum? It is the momentum possessed by a body. Momentum possessed by a body in rotational motion. Next, what is P? Linear momentum. Linear momentum. P vector equal to mass into velocity, mv. P vector equal to mv vector. Angular momentum equal to R vector cross P vector. Another example, V vector equal to omega vector cross R vector, where V vector linear velocity, omega vector is angular velocity. Omega vector is angular velocity. Markalle. V vector linear velocity. Omega vector angular velocity. നോട്ട് ചെയ്യാം, നോട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. Next, rule for determining the direction of A vector cross B vector. Rule for determining the direction of A vector cross B vector. There are two rules. First one is right hand screw rule. I will write the rule. If a right hand screw is placed with its axis perpendicular to the plane of vectors A vector and B vector, and is rotated from A vector to B vector through the smaller angle, then the direction in which screw advances gives the direction of A vector cross B vector. See, A vector, this is B vector. Right hand screw means what is turned from A vector to B vector. Then the tip of the screw A vector cross B vector will give the direction of A vector cross B vector. See, this arrow mark is suppose this is a right hand screw. Right hand screw means that screw which moves to the right hand side, turns to the right hand side. I am placing the screw here. Then when I turn this screw through the smaller angle, see there are two angles. This is one angle, white line, and there is a bigger angle. See which angle I am using? Smaller angle. I am using smaller angle. So what happens? The tip of the screw, what happens? It penetrates the plane of the board and it goes inside. That will be the direction of what? A vector cross B vector. If a right hand screw is placed with the axis perpendicular to the plane of A vector and B vector. See, this is A vector and B vector in the plane of the board. Now this is the screw. what is the axis of the screw? It is perpendicular to this plane. It is perpendicular to this plane of A vector and B vector and is rotated from A to B through a what angle? First one is bigger angle. It is rotated through what? Smaller angle. Then what? Direction in which screw advances. If I rotate like this, the direction in which screw advances will give what? Direction of A vector cross B vector. So the tip of the screw will penetrate the board and go inside. That will be the direction of A vector cross B vector. Next, one more rule. Right hand thumb rule. Curl. Curl എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ bend ചെയ്യുക, മടക്കുക. Curl the fingers of the right hand. Curl the fingers of right hand in such a way that they point in the direction from vector A vector to B vector through the smaller angle. Then the stretched thumb points in the direction of A vector cross B vector. See, this is A vector, this is B vector. See, curl the fingers of the right hand. This is my right hand. Curl the fingers means what? Bend the fingers, matakka. Fingers are bent or curled from A to B through smaller angles. So what will be the direction of thumb? It is a perpendicular out of the plane. They point in the direction from A vector to B vector through the smaller angle. Then the stretched thumb, what will be the direction of thumb? Perpendicular out of the plane. That will be the direction of A vector cross B vector. Now, if this is A vector cross B vector, what will be this? B to A. Then I am bending in the opposite direction. At first, thumb is pointing perpendicular out of the plane, A vector cross B vector. Then what will be B vector cross A vector? Then B to A through smaller angle means what? Thumb will be what? Perpendicular into. This will be what? Minus of A vector cross B vector. That is the reason why we say vector product is what? Anti-commutative. A vector cross B vector is in this direction. Then this will be what? Minus of A vector cross B vector. Note here. Minus of A vector cross B vector is what? B vector cross A vector, which is equal to what? B vector cross A vector. Done. Note here. So thank you all, thank you students, thank you. Hello.